Okay, I'm not sure this is actually recording. Yes, it is. I can see that I've got a counter going right up here on the QuickTime player control device, whatever it's called. Something I wanted to show you. Oh, goody, I get to look at my own face staring back at me as it imports this. You see that we're on this fifth clip here. And one of the things I did at the very beginning in order to get this screen recording to record the audio, I didn't bring in my good microphone, but you see how this is coming up gray right now because it's already in the middle of recording. But before I recorded, I clicked on the downward arrow, I got this to show up, and it was automatically on microphone none. That is the default. So what I did was I clicked on the built-in microphone, internal microphone, and once I had done that, I also moved this slider. I'm not sure what the audio quality would be. Ooh, I actually probably just lost that audio because I played with the volume control here. If I turn this all the way up and I have left my computer volume up, you hear that? Not good. So you want to turn your computer volume down, and I'm assuming that this is my recording volume and that it's up fairly high. I don't know if mid-range is adequate or if it's getting a better sound quality because I can't see that like I could in GarageBand. But I'm experimenting, and hopefully that will be helpful. Hopefully I'm also not going to suddenly, stop my screen recording, playing around with this and trying to show you what it can do. So let's see. I guess this screen recording, I'm still have... no, I don't have that much farther to go. This is the last of the videos that I clicked from Blue Ball Park to put into that full project. And I wasn't sure, apparently I didn't know how to pause QuickTime Player. So if I click here, notice it changes my menu back up here to QuickTime Player. Let's see if there's any kind of pause. I can move this box actually out of the way, and maybe I'll be able to see that. I don't see a pause there. And I don't see a pause here. In a screencast that I was watching recently, I know that he paused it. When I tried to pause this, I ended up stopping it, and it completed the screen recording. Now, I would be able to import these screen recordings into iMovie as well, and then edit them or put titles. I could do the voiceover there as opposed to doing it while I'm doing the screen recording. Which might get better quality, it might get worse quality. So I'm tempted to stop, but I do also want you to be able to see what will happen when it finishes uploading this video, and I don't know how to pause the QuickTime Player. Let's see, I think another thing that you could do while you were recording is you could go into Finder. And I could, actually I don't even need to go into Finder. Let me see, I think I have a better way to do that. If I press the Command button and the Shift button, I get a search window up here. And I'm going to search for Photobooth. Okay, I don't even have to get the whole word, and it came up as my top hit. And I'm going to try selecting that. Okay, this brings me into Photobooth. So now I'm double recording my voice, I guess. I'm recording it with the QuickTime Player, and I'm also recording it with Photobooth. What I can do is I can actually shrink this window. No, maybe I can't. I'm supposed to have hold of the corner. Okay, I'm having some great difficulty grabbing the corner and shrinking it. Well, my goal was to shrink it and be able to put this down at the bottom of my screencast. I still believe that I could do that. I'm not being successful. So you get to watch me filming myself making mistakes. And making mistakes is one of the credos of working with technology. So I guess I'm okay with that. I'm not really okay with having my face be this big. What I was trying to do is do a screen recording with me videocasting. Now I keep staring at the computer screen, which makes it so that, I don't look like I'm looking at you. I can't tell if I'm looking at you now because now I'm staring straight at the web camera. But those are going to be some things for you to also figure out. Okay, now it tells me that my import is complete. So I'm gonna close the Photobooth window, and you're going to go back to just audio and my beautiful face there behind the menu. So it says import complete, imported 4 minutes and 51 seconds from 5 clips. I'm going to say OK. And if I were finished, I could just go ahead and now work with that footage in iMovie, and I could stop the import. But I'm actually going to import some other things as a different file. So I'm going to look through the other film clips that are on here and see if there is some organization to that and import them as certain files. All right, thank you.